Thank you for joining Kingly Love. This is Frederick. Here we focus on positivity, hope, and most importantly, love and encouraging message. The question we have today is: should a man always pay on the first date? That's the question that we have today. Should a man always pay on the first date? It kind of gets a little bit complex depending on who invited on the date, right? So let's find out what they have to say here in this video.
Hey, Steve. I've been single for a long time. I mean, a long time. So I'll go on
Okay.
those dating.
How long is that, baby? Ma'am?
No, about 17 years.
Oh, okay.
I go on these dating website advice things, and I read
Okay.
recently.
She said she was single for a long time. And he asked her how long she was single. She said 17 years. Oh my God. Look, I thought she was gonna be like 3 years or something. I don't know. But 17 years, that's a very long time. Okay, but let's remain positive. Let's keep on listening.
That a woman should offer to pay for 50%, half the dinner on the first date. So they said men would definitely say no, but they'll appreciate the effort. Well, the last couple of times they've said yes. So I thought, this backfired. Let me see. My question is, do men really appreciate it? And should women offer to pay for half on the first date?
No. No, they don't appreciate it, and you shouldn't offer.
Wow, he was like, no, they don't appreciate it. I know a few guys that appreciate it. They appreciate a nice dinner. Yeah, but let's be honest, man. You go to a dinner on a date and you have a lady paying for your meal. Yeah, I guess he's right. They don't appreciate it. They eat it, but come on, man. If you invited the lady, come on, man. Just pay for it. But let's keep on listening.
For it. It's just, look, you know what? I really get sick of dating sites trying to play both sides of the fence. You want to match a woman up with somebody, but then you want her to be this totally independent, standalone person. Well, guess
What is what? So the dating site matches you with someone, but because she's paying for a meal, that all of a sudden she's an independent, lonely person. Okay. How does paying for your own meal makes you completely standalone and independent person? We'll see.
what? A man can't be an independent, standalone person. A man, a heterosexual man, is nothing without a woman. Zero.
What do you say? Dude, so he says a man is nothing without a woman. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video for here and then we're gonna address some of these points. Okay, so should a man always pay on the first date? And number one, if as a man, if you're the one that invited the young lady to a date, you should always pay because you invited her. Okay, let's be positive here. You invite someone, especially as a man, if you invited a lady, go ahead and pay. Always pay. If you don't have the means to pay for an expensive dinner, take her to a more average place. The problem that we have here is that we do have, you know, gentlemen that are not necessarily raised correctly. And I have to say that because it's necessary for us to learn the right ways and the wrong ways. Okay? If you invite a lady to a dinner, do not let her choose the place. You invited her, you choose the place, and you take her there, right? Makes sense. Why would you have her choose the restaurant where she wants to go to? What if she chooses a restaurant where the food is like $1,000? What would you do? You know. So it's always smart, but it shows that you've been educated to go to a restaurant that you choose. You choose a location and you tell her what time you should meet. Take the initiative, okay? Be the man in this position, pay for the meal. But now let's say that the other question that comes right after that is what if she invited you? Should you still always pay? If she invited you, I think at this point, you, knowing that you have to pay because you are the gentleman in this situation, choose a date that allows you to pay. Okay? If you don't have the funds now, say, well, yes, I do accept to go in the restaurant with you, but what about we do it next week? Possibly at a time where you know you will have the means to pay for the date. That makes much more sense, right? So that's two questions that's already been addressed. Let's keep in mind we have to stay positive and hopeful. Okay. So the third question is: are men nothing without a woman? This is an interesting question, right? Are men nothing without a woman? Let's be honest. Every person has value. And specifically, if we are talking about the context of relationship, a man has a value outside of a woman, the same way the woman has a value outside of a man. Okay? So I don't particularly agree with this message. Keep in mind, here at Kingly Love, our hope is to give a message that is positive, hopeful, and encouraging, and most importantly, loving. Okay? So a man has value outside of a woman, the same way a woman has value outside of a man. But it's always best when they both come together and they work in unity. Okay, I hope you like these podcasts, and I hope that you, I hope that you subscribe, and I also hope that you click the like button so that the positive message can be shared with others. Okay, let's remain positive. Let's remain encouraging, and let's stay together as families. Okay, and remember, love thy neighbor. God bless you.